Hello and welcome back to Mindful Man Tarot. This is a reading for Scorpio for the end of February 2024. I'd like to also say that this is timeless, so if you see this 6 months or a year later and it's resonating, just let it resonate. I'm going to do some tarot cards, we're going to do some energy reading, then we're going to do a possible projection of a future timeline. Don't try to make anything stick that don't stick. Just take what resonates, leave the rest for the rest. All right, let's get right into it, Scorpio. And if you have any interpretation of this, any of the reading itself, please comment it below. I would love it, and the other Scorpios would love that you share that information with them. As my way of reading might be different than yours, my interpretation of the cards might be different. All right, let's see what this initial energy reading is, Scorpio. All right, card flipping out. All right, some happy energy, Scorpio. Some happy sun energy. It just wants to flip around. It's like flying all over the place. It's just having a ball. This must be your energy, completely different than the reading I just did. Completely different shift in energy. So you are the source of happiness. You are the source of light in this moment, and you are sharing that light with others. And there's this like unabashed energy where it's just like, I'm going to be the source of light, and I don't care if it triggers you, because this is about me shining my light in this moment, and you're just going to have to get over it if you don't like it. It's kind of this funny, happy energy where people are like, they're either gonna like be glowing with that energy, or they might be like, I'm not ready for this light, I don't like it. And it's like, well, if you don't like it, too bad. You don't like my sunshine, get out of here, because you're just gonna be a shadow, bro, sister. So this is a funny energy. And I can't remember what other reading was kind of this funny energy. Maybe it was like Cancer. It was like, I don't give a shit what you think. I'm gonna just be happy. I'm gonna show you happiness. Nothing's gonna stop me from being happy. So I'm quite amused by it, and it's a nice fresh energy from those pesky Libras. I'm a Libra, so I'm being facetious. But yeah, it's good energy. Let's see what else your energy is. What else the cards are telling you about your energy? Got me smiling. Whatever you're doing, keep it up. You got me smiling. You got me smiling, Scorpio. I like it. Well, cards are just flying around. It's like, I can't control these darn things. You're having a ball right now. You are having a ball, Scorpio. Okay, we had a bunch of cards wanting to fly out. I need one more card. Guides, angels, extraterrestrials, whoever's guiding these scorpions. All right, there we go. All right, in your energy, we also have the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe this is why you're so happy. Maybe this is why you don't give a shit, because there's just this crazy source of abundance, whether it's coming in or it's on its way or it's flowing in and you just can't see it. You can feel it. You can feel it flying in really fast with the chariots going towards this Ten of Pentacles. Because you're using your intuition, because you're using your intellect, you're starting to manifest the physical reality that you want in a way that is going to make you so wealthy that you are really going to be helping everyone around you, your family, your friends. You're not going to leave anyone behind because you're the sun. The sun is the divine masculine source of giving, of protecting, of being the energy of giving. And then we also have the Magician and the Eight of Swords. So you're learning that the only thing really in your way is actually just you. You know, you're feeling like you've been held up, bound, tied, gagged, blindfolded, whatever the heck your internal vision of your situation is. But you're realizing that all you have to do is open the door and walk out. Door's never been locked. The blindfold's never been tight. You just got to take it off. And oh, the door is actually wide open. Not only has it not been locked, it's been wide open the whole time. And you've been hearing the songbirds singing to you, telling you to set yourself free. And then this energy is making us realize we can manifest what we want. It's making us realize, we have the Magician here, it's making us realize that when we're taking off this victim blindfold and we're opening the door to our reality, that everything is now becoming possible, because all of the things that we thought weren't possible were always possible. It was just our self-limiting constrictions that were holding us back. Let's get into some more tarot. Let's see some possible projections for possible timelines. As always, take what resonates. Don't try to make things fit. Don't try to make the shoe fit if it don't fit. Leave the shoe on the ground for someone else. It's someone else's shoe. Don't steal people's shoes. That's not cool. Get your own shoes. Some of this is going to resonate. Some of it won't. Maybe it'll all resonate. Maybe none of it will. I don't know. Maybe it'll resonate and you'll be like, doesn't resonate. Because you're Scorpio. Take that if it resonates. We have the High Priestess, we have Temperance. So this is like new understanding of the balance between good and bad. And it's bringing on this higher level of intuition and intellect. We also have the Page of Cups, Five of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Hanged Man. So let's see what this is all about. Let's get into it. Like I was saying, we have this higher level of intuition because we're not trying to do anything out of balance anymore. Because we are the upgraded version of a Libra. We're the next sign after Libra. We can easily come back to balance. We can easily come back to balance. And it just takes a little bit of intuition with this card, with the High Priestess. It's just going to take us using our intuition to know when they're thoughts or when it's based on fear. And when we're basing it on thoughts, it's easy to come back. It's easy to come back to that intuitive knowing when we're not trying to do way too much of one thing or way too much of the other thing or not enough. We're just staying in a state of balance because we can easily do that. If you're a Scorpio, you can easily do that. What else do we have? We have this Page of Cups. It's about being a mystic, a dreamer, kind of psychic, intuitive, maybe a medium. Maybe some of these gifts of being a medium are coming out, but they're going to come out when we have this Five of Swords. They're going to come out when we are either needing to be right or realizing that we're needing to be right. This Five of Swords is about winning a battle at all costs, winning the fight at all costs. And it isn't really a great card. If we're needing to win the battle, it's probably our ego or something that is needing that internal validation. But when we can put that aside, we can put down that need for validation, we can start to open up to a different level of intuition, to a different level of mysticism. Both these cards, the High Priestess, the Page of Cups. They're both about being very intuitive. And it's kind of telling you the roadmap to develop this intuition. Keep yourself in balance. Check your ego. Make sure you're not needing to be right. Make sure you're not needing to win a battle. And make sure you're not fighting with someone that needs to be right. And if you are in a battle with someone that needs to be right, you know what? Red is green, you're totally right. Blue is purple, you're right. I'm not gonna fight with you, you're totally right. Because we don't need to fight with anybody. It's only our want to be right that turns it into a struggle. And that struggle that we have with others is a struggle that we have with ourselves. So what else do we have here? We have two cards about going into some reflective state. We have the Four of Swords and we have the Hangman. The Hangman is clarifying the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is about putting yourself in this state of rest, of contemplation, of meditation, of really looking at your spiritual beliefs. And the Hangman is about putting yourself in this state of doing nothing. You're voluntarily hanging out to look at your emotions, to listen to your guidance, to feel the energy around you, to really look at those turbulent emotions that have happened in the past and where they're coming from. So when we can put ourselves in this state and we can keep ourselves in this state, this is when we can perpetuate this happiness. This is when we can perpetuate this sun energy, this divine happy energy. A lot of people say this is like one of the happiest cards of the deck. And this is part of your energy right now. This is part of your energy right now. And so this is a mature level of understanding and spirituality and mental, physical understanding that we are putting ourselves in. So if you do that work, if you look at what those shadows are, what those old emotions are, what those old programs are, you can become a higher level intuitive being. And you can stay in this perpetual state of happiness for a long time, maybe forever, because happiness is a choice. It's like we choose to have a disagreement, or we could choose not to. We could choose to find the good in something, or we could choose to have a struggle. And anytime there's a struggle on the outside, there's a struggle on the inside. I'm going to get into an oracle card here. I have talisman oracle cards here. You can get one or two messages, and we're going to close off the reading after that. See what your guides have for you for a final message. Concealment. Passion. All right, we're pulling two cards. So concealment. It's another card that's kind of clarifying the Four of Swords and the Hangman. There is something deep within you that you need to bring to the surface. There's something that is about to unfold with your emotional intelligence, with your intellectual intelligence, with your intuition. And when we can shine light on this darkness, then we could make it more comfortable. Maybe the darkness never goes away, but we can make the shadows more known and more comfortable. And the final message is passion. So this is just about following that passion and that drive. It's like finding the thing that lights that fire and then finding a way to light that fire every day. And when we can live a life like that, we can stay in that sun energy, in that happy energy of fulfillment. All right, this is what I have for you, Scorpio. Like I said before, please consider subscribing, sharing, liking, commenting, and check out my other content. I love you. Namaste.